Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going into a game, Europe Advanced meta settings, with one slight twist on risk global domination. The only twist is that I use true random dice. I'll flick here at the bottom of the screen, you can see true random dice rolls, which makes it, in my opinion, slightly more trickier. It tends to make people underestimate or overestimate how many troops they are required to make a move. And yeah, all of those things are good in my opinion. It adds a bit more randomness to it. You can't calculate all the way to 100% dice rolls, things like that. This is going to be a game with 6 players. That looks fun. 1 American, 1 Croatian, 1 Canadian, 1 person from Ireland, and I didn't quite spot the other one. And I am flying the flag of Bhutan, purely because it's fun. It's a cool looking flag, and I'm not from Bhutan. So it sort of hides me as well. General Johnny is the account I'm playing with. I am in the first seat. Ooh-wee. What do we have here? Okay, so Scandinavia is a very cheap bonus to get, and someone who caps London will be very strong. If I cap on the 2, blue, green, yellow will see me, which noticeably doesn't always affect because I'm in the first seat, but if I only go here, then only brown actually sees my cap. However, I feel like I want to use the 3. I want to use that 3. So I'm going to cap the 2 because it has more card options as well. So in the late game you want to have card options. This connects to these 3 tiles, which is all great. Purple, Canadian, Croatian, Ireland, Turkey, that was it. That was it. Someone from Turkey. Yeah, we can't see the players' info because I haven't got them as friends. So this is a ranked game. I'm trying to get myself up to a good score this time, this game, and I'm trying to get back to Grandmaster. At the beginning of the season I was ranked top 200. I have slowly dwindled down as I've played less or fewer games as other people, but this is going to hopefully be the game I need to get back up there. The only cap we see so far is purples. We don't see browns, we do not see yellows. Do we see blues? Green has a nice cap here if he wants it, and them 2 being next to each other. Oh, blue is there. He is already offline, so blue is playing as a bot, and green basically neighbour caps. Perfect. Good to see. Let's see how my dice are. Not great. I'm going to try and forcefully take this. I get lucky. And I get lucky that. Perfect. That is great for me turn 1. That worked out as good as I could have hoped. I've taken Spain turn 1. Spain, I'll show you the bonuses. Or Spain and Portugal, should I say. Southwestern Europe 4. Western European 4. British Empire and Iceland are +5 because of the blizzards. Scandinavia's also within that, which is a +3. Germany +5. Southern Europe 4. Dinaric Alps. Southern Eastern Europe 4s. Orient 6. Western Africa, North Africa, and Russian Empire, if you can hold it. Interesting that we see purple take a card over here. Yeah, interesting we see purple take a card over there. We didn't see any of brown, so brown's not here. There's a couple of tiles from when he started, but he's most decidedly not there. I would say there's a couple of people in this pocket here. We see green and we see blue. So we know those two aren't there, and we see purple. So I think, if anything, it is yellow and brown up in this corner, probably fighting over this. We might get someone who suddenly jumps to getting sort of 15, 16 troops. That will be when brown or yellow has won this pocket. I think what I'm going to aim to do now is I'm going to add my troops to this one here. I think. And I'm going to go pop. Green. Green's there. Okay. I just want to minimise the amount of people that are going to be here. Now purple's got a 2 there, so he'll see me once I finally take this, which is very important to note. Green is adding there. Why? To take a +3 in North Africa. Okay. He punched out as well. Okay. So I don't particularly want green to be there. I don't want him to feel like he is strong enough to resist. So I'm going to keep him weak, I think. Not by breaking him, but just purely by hitting that those troops. I was hoping for a better roll, and I was hoping not to see a 3 there, but what do we see purple doing? Purple's still got 5, hasn't got Russia. I think he is working on Russia, pure and simply. Brown gets 8. Okay. I think this is brown then. I think this is brown. And yellow's possibly here. So I can't get too distracted with green. I've made it quite clear I want this. If green insists, I'm going to have to break him and put stronger guards in places. But I think I'll be okay. What does yellow do? Yellow got 6. So he's being hit by brown. I'm pretty sure I'm aware of the situation now. Okay. Yellow putting as many troops as he did there is interesting. That sort of gives me a feeling that maybe his cat isn't in what's called Noob Corner, which is over here. The reason it's usually called Noob Corner is because they are quite small bonuses worth a small amount. Ironically, Iceland is only a +2, but this is a +4. Same 3 tile structure, but a lot of people. Okay, do we see someone take that? Green is the best one to take it, but I'm not sure if he sees it. Okay, if he does, that'll be most of his troops. If he keeps investing here, he's missing out on a great cap choice and taking his own bonus. Okay, good. He does take it. No, he takes a bonus. He takes a bonus, weirdly enough. Great dice. Looking strong. Looking strong now. Purple has been investing all his troops here. And I have a feeling if this holds, I'm going to be in the next troop lead. I do have a set as well, if I want it. Okay. And I think I want to step out this here. Hit that 2 and hit that 3. 13. Interesting. Okay. So Brown, I think, to my knowledge, has most of this. Not quite all of it, because he would have got 15, I think. He would have got 3, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 if his cap is there. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 would have been plus 3. Maybe he did have it then. Yeah, maybe he did have it then. And yellow got 12, so he is here. Interesting. Well, yellow's going to be a problem for both green, me, eventually. Purple, here. Not green here, but green here. And brown's going to be more of a problem for me. If he's holding this, he's going to be strong. Now, I'm pretty sure I just saw him attack this tile here on that last turn. So, this position is currently blocked by both these tiles. Which means if he has a stack there, he can't use it. Which allows me to sit quite nicely sort of there in front of him, open to attacking him. Blue bot still has his cap somehow. Does this break green? No. Yes. That just broke green. It's plus 4. Okay. Ah, and yellow broke green here as well. So at the moment, green is being sort of unfortunate, but also not playing awfully well. He should really have taken... yeah. Brown is here, and I don't want him to have any exteriors or even to add 13 troops and randomly hit me. Okay, purple has cleared this. So the board's got quite organised quite quickly. I think there's a good possibility that blue is going to be dead soon. Yellow is going to be cornered by me and purple potentially. Green is going to be in the midboard. Now, all I'm not sure about is brown. What does brown do? Is he going to keep walking? He is. He really wants to break me. Yeah, he does. Okay. Okay. Well, that's as far as he gets. I need to consider setting and breaking him to weaken him. Otherwise, he is going to keep doing this with 13 troops, and that's too many troops, or 14 troops. That's too many to allow for someone to just keep doing that. Unless I hit, and then sit here with like 14 stack, and then he's unlikely to hit me. Yellow's now on his march. And he also hits me. I'm going to troll a little bit because I don't see any other point. I think the way green's playing is going to just keep him weak forever. Yellow's being very aggressive. He's both broken green and he's hit me. Now he didn't directly hit me as well, which is good. But Green might consider setting here, because he is holding nothing right now with a very weak cap. The reason I look at their names sometimes and I look at their flags is because of how they're playing. Brown and yellow, despite it looking like they were fighting here for a bit, I think brown was probably just clearing someone else out and yellow was working on here. But yeah, I can't fight a front on two. I can't fight two people at the same time. That is a suicide, usually. I'm going to have to put a 2 here to sort of hopefully suggest to yellow to just go somewhere else. And I'm going to sit here, or up here, on brown. Here, because if brown's going to consistently break me, I want him to basically shred his troops hitting all these 2s and not have enough left. I'm confused of what purple's doing. Purple doesn't seem to be taking the bonuses. Interesting. Okay, so purple's just taking this. Yellow is here. I've said thanks, and I did not break him when I could have. Brown is consistently being a noob. Consistently insisting he has something he has no business ever having. And this is why I want to do, because now he can't break me. So his troops are gone. He is actually not putting anything in his position. Time after time, he's not putting any more troops here. He's using every single troop to try and take this every single turn. 14 troops down the drain. Every single turn. Which means, when I am strong enough, I'm going to affect brown. The only problem would be if yellow also starts hitting me. If he starts hitting me, this means I'm being hit by 2 players. I have to sort of settle my cap and do very little and allow these guys to just run out of board, and then they'll end up hitting each other because they won't have anything else to do. I think purple will eventually go bad to yellow, but yellow might jump the gun now, or he's skipping, which I wouldn't recommend necessarily. Skipping doesn't actually benefit his position at all. He bots. Interesting. That 15 is now going to walk around here a lot. So brown goes before yellow. Worth noting. Blue holds this. That's crazy. Nobody has taken the bot's cap. That is crazy. So a capital is worth 2 troops. If you take it, it also defends really well. At the moment, if this holds, which it seems like it is going to, I'm going to get 20 troops again. I think I'll do that 2-troop trick again on brown, I think. He has a set, so he's going to probably have enough troops to break me. Oh, green is also a bot. So it's actually a 3-player game where the bottom 3 players in the turn order have all botted. Yellow being the most dangerous bot for me, brown being the most dangerous person playing, because he has got position here. He's going to get a lot as well. troops on my capital so I don't lose it. And I'm pretty sure that the yellow bot won't be able to have enough to break me, and purple has lost this, so he's probably going to hit here a little bit. Oh, he's killing green? I think he's trying to kill green. Green's got a 4 here, I see, and that's going to set. It's going to set. It's going to set here. I think brown's going to be stuck in a minute. It's going to be stuck where if he keeps going at me, he's just not going to have enough troops to do anything else. And he's not going to defend his position particularly well either. Because he's got 26 new troops. I mean, that's a lot of troops, but he hasn't done anything with his pre-existing troops, so I don't know what his plan is. But he seems to be chilling right now. Yellow bot will automatically kill someone if it thinks it's the last tile. So yellow could quite easily right now smack the 4 and get 4 cards, which I don't actually mind. I think that's alright. Assuming yellow doesn't break me. I mean, this is expensive. Gets good dice, wow. Precisely what I expected to happen. Yeah, now the spot is a problem for me. Now it's going to break. These troops are fine. This is the problem. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm protected. My cap is protected, most importantly, from brown by yellow. Brown has to now hit an 11, a 5, or a 10 before he hits my capital. I need to get that 9 out of here. And keep an eye as well on... Oh. Blue has also lost his cap. That's interesting. Brown somehow take that? I mean, brown being there is fine, in my opinion. Purple doesn't actually have a lot. I think yellow, being behind and being a bot, is breaking him everywhere. So in the top left it says leader, 2 out of 6. This is to do with capitals. This is the sort of settings we are playing, where we're playing capital conquest. So you can win the game by having all of the caps. So one of these. We know that greens is here, purples is here, blues is here, so there's 3 here. And if purple had all 3, that would have said 3. So he doesn't have all 3. Brown is getting 16 now. So yeah, I think brown has somehow managed to see and grab blue's cap. I think. Oh, 3. Okay, brown has taken 2 additional caps somewhere here, I think. Because I think his cap is somewhere here. I think yellow's is buried somewhere in here. And then there's 3 in this board here. So I think... Oh. Don't think any of those roll me. Okay, it doesn't. Good. Woof. Nervous. The bots tend to walk around a lot. They also do sometimes roll your capital, but they usually wait until they've got double the amount of troops, so that they have a good roll. Blue's a 3-card kill, maybe 4, if he doesn't set. There's no cheap way to get to blue is the only problem. I'd have to go this way, I think, up the board. So going through the 3 of yellow, through this tile, and then sort of this way. is how I think is the only real way to do it. I don't want to use my cap, because if I do and I lose it. But blue is a good kill to go for if I can get there. I'm going to maybe put a couple of troops on cap, and then everything else there. I fed that very badly. Purple will get that kill now for free. But maybe it goes into brown with that. Yeah, that was my bad. I didn't realise there would be a 5 up here. That was poor pathing by me. Now, what does purple do? Because purple sees the 18 cap. I think he wants to take all of this. If so, that's a problem. And take that 8 cap. I'd be very surprised if I don't see purple roll the 8 cap. I feel like I don't see why he wouldn't. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I don't know if he rolls the 18 necessarily, but he should probably put like 15, 16 troops there. Okay, all 36. He takes most of this, okay. Brown knows where I am. 22. He holds Germany? No. 14. 15, 16. 15, 16, 17. Not quite sure how he's getting 22. Does brown now hit me and poke my head up? No. Okay. I think this bot being strong still is going to keep this game more interesting. If I weaken the bot, then all those troops that are adding there isn't pressuring brown's cap, nor is it protecting me. At the same time, I do need to keep... Oof, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. That looked like London right there. Losing 15 troops there. And the best thing is brown loses 3. He also loses his positioning. So I'm going to put a few troops there. Weaken that bot just enough that this is now going to step off cap. Purple is pretty weak. He has 2 caps and most of this bonus. Yellow, I think, has been pushing this way into him, and he is trying to hold as much as he can. I didn't actually break this of brown, but I think him losing what he lost is good enough for now. Oh, hello. He's hitting yellow. He is losing a lot. He's lost a lot from that. So that was some of his set he's put in there. 5 for yellow. Okay. So if this yellow steps off cap, do I have a set? No. I might have enough to kill yellow, but I don't want to feed another one to purple. I don't know how much yellow is here. I think it's much better that I... Yeah. I think it's much better that I sit on that cat to stop. Expensive, but worth it. Move on to the 2s to the cat. I think that's much more. I think that's definitely worth it. I don't have a set, do I? Not having a set now is quite dangerous. If brown has a set, yeah. So what does he do now? Does he try and kill yellow? Miss it. I'm going to say well played because he's hitting. Yes, and he misses yellow. Kept this before there. You might be very angry with that. And if the bot has a set, he sets here. But I'm sort of hoping... Oh, he was punching brown then, I think. I think he was hitting brown. So purple's good. He's quick. He made a error that I made earlier of splitting and how to split. Now it comes down to whether or not yellow sets. If yellow doesn't set, I kill yellow. I don't think brown can find this kill. I think it's much more likely that brown gets annoyed and hits purple. Purple's going to be weakened by brown. I get a free kill. I set with 50 odd troops. I put half of it there, half of it here, and yeah, 3 troops. Do we see all 3 or does it set? Annoyingly, the game gives you a little bit of suspension before it does that. Great. That is... Again, a little bit of trolling. I mean, I didn't have a set, so that's going to break purple. Okay. I go to 5 cards. I claim most of Russia. I think purple... There's no advantage of purple killing yellow now. That would just end this game. I think there's a more likelihood he hits brown now. Yeah, he does this. He hits brown. He takes the cap, which was free apparently, for some reason. Brown's still getting 22 a turn. That's this, I think. He has this and this, I think. He has Germany. So that would be 8, 8, 11, 13, 14, 15. 15 plus 2 capitals. 16, 17. And plus is natural. So the way the troops are generated is here, this number over here, 32. That's how many tiles you have. For every... so you start with, for example, you start with... minimum you can get is 3. So if you have a capital and no other tiles, you can get 5 troops. So 3 minimum for the minimum troop count, 2 for the cap. Every time you go up from 12, yeah, you get an extra troop of denomination of 3. So 12 tiles gives you 4 troops. I think it's worth worthwhile killing yellow now on 2. Do that. Do that. I think it is, actually. It was sort of worth it. I don't set from that, but what I get out of that is 5 more cards. So now if brown hits me off his 5 troops, I can reset and re-hit.
Yeah.
I'm going to say well played. There we go, yeah. Yeah, purple's a good player. Purple's a very good player. I think me and purple can work together and kill brown. Not if I lose this cap, not easily. And he's going to roll it. Oof. See that? He loses double the amount of troops. Great. Good. He puts 18 there. That's that. Yeah, okay. Purple is a good player. He's not trying to kill me and himself. I think he's lining up to kill brown now. Brown took my cap, then lost it straight away. I couldn't care less. I'm holding the bottom of the board. I'm actually less in the way of brown. Brown is going to be annoying purple. Purple's going to be hitting brown. And I'm going to be chilling. Weirdly enough, brown didn't hit me. Brown didn't hit me. See, that's the thing that confused me the most, is brown didn't hit me, even though he took my capital. Now, hitting a cap is, in my opinion, nothing to really like. It's both annoying, because you have to retake it back, and you have to play a lot more cautiously if you lose a cap. But him bombing troops into him is sometimes very, very useful. Like right now, he has got close to 100 troops on the table, just dropped in from the sky. If he puts all 100 into me, that's really bad. If he's putting them into purple, then, yeah, does he hit me? No, he is not. He's just hitting purple. This is great. This is the ideal seat you want to be in, where you are generating, you are getting a lot. I'm just now basically I'm just taking a chip card, and I'm not doing much to offend anyone, really. Or I hope I'm not offending brown. Maybe I am, but I think he should fully understand that he's offending purple more than I'm offending him. I want purple to be cleaning brown away, so that brown's 18 doesn't stack like right here and just go through me. He's hitting again. I think that because the bot hit this, something tells me Brown's cap is probably Scotland. Most likely. So when I'm ready with a set, I could make this 160 troops and push all the way in, I think. And I don't see really Brown being able to recover. He now sees the 615. He's like, oh, okay. Brown has 120 troops. My 13 is not really much of a threat to him, in my opinion. Purple is a good player, but I think he's losing this battle, honestly. He's not breaking... He's not going past Brown's cap to break him. I think he's waiting for me to do that. But I'm not going to do that. Not until I think I can kill Brown will I do that. I think it's much better that Brown weakens Purple to the point where Purple's almost dead and he misses this kill. Or he screws it up somehow and I have a set on 3. I get the 5 cards off Purple and then I power everything into Brown and try and restrict him as much as possible. If he starts instigating with me, that's when I'm going to start hitting him a lot harder back. This 29, I'm not sure if he's going into me. So Brown just cannot work at all. Yeah. Brown's about to die. He's about to go from 0 to hero, big time. Oh no, not my 2 bonuses. I've still got 2, and I've got a set on 3, and he's about to lose 37 troops, plus the rest. So I'm going to put about 50 troops there, the rest here. Why that's there. And I'm not going to throw the game. I'm just going to
yeah.
I'm going to indicate that you should hit the 120 cap here. And if he does, it'll be quite funny because Brown will lose 120 troops and he'll be stuck with this terrible cap here in Ireland. Purple now sees I'm hitting Brown, and I'm going to basically stop this 120 from coming down, and I'm going to keep breaking him here forever. And I think that is him panicking because he's like, oh no, what do I do now? He gives me a cap card straight away, locking off his cap, which is great. I don't see a world in which Brown beats me unless Purple starts hitting me. Here's the honest truth. What round are we on? We are on round 17. Okay. Sets are high. 100 set now. So now I need to get 2 cards. Now I just need to chill. I need to not overextend too much. I need to preserve my capitals and my position. Put the 8 out. Purple's getting strong again. But I think purple's going to be more annoyed at brown, honestly. I just don't think purple's going to be someone to put up with this. And brown is going to... hard. Okay. So, the reason I did that is because what purple has done is he's gone through brown to Venice to Rome to allow brown's 120 cap to now attack off me. But what he has failed to realise is that brown is now a bot. So, although he's on 4 cards, brown is not a particularly good kill to have. And he's shown himself to be untrustworthy for being a friend. Being a homie. So I think what I'm going to do is punish purple so he doesn't get his 4 cards and a buttload of troops. I have punished him somewhat. I've weakened him to the point where he only has the 2 caps and 1 extra troop because of tiles. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, meaning he gets that extra troop. I should have hit him 2 more times. I'm waiting for this 120 to step off, and I think so is he. He's going to take his 5th card. I have a set on 3, which is very nice. Brown's 120 can go this way, go that way, maybe go this way, but it might also hit my 20. That'd be worst case scenario. I need this bot to also take these 2 cards, so then my cap has a straight line into this position, and I can then kill whatever troops are off cap here and the capital. Brown's not a profitable kill. The only reason I would consider taking it is, like, for now he's got 4 cards, so if I killed brown outright and purple doesn't have any bonuses, and he's just weak, then it means that I'll have the entire board. Purple's going to be weak, and I can kill him profitably. But I can't kill brown profitably right now. So I'm going to keep hold of my set. I'm going to keep purple off his +8, whilst I think I'm going to run these troops up this way. I'm keeping purple weak because I can't allow purple to get too many troops. And I'd rather, if he does go into me, he's allowing brown to exist and potentially get my placement. Whereas he can try and kill brown. Hitting that would be expensive. And I don't see him winning after that. He's hiding the attack. But there's a 50 stack there. He doesn't get a kill. This is another kill. Now he's just running around because he's upset. Brown is on 4 cards. I'm on 4 cards. I'm going to undo everything he does. And by some miracle, if Brown doesn't set, which I think he will do, but if he didn't, then I could then kill him for 5 cards, which would be even better. Oh my goodness. I'm going to get a 5-card kill. I'm going to say good game well played. Because I think that is game. I don't see a world in which I lose this, actually. And I make sure I get that kill. And then I'm going to run the board. Someone at the top, you can see my timer gets reset. That's also the reason you do a specific pathing as well. Let's remove those troops off this board. That's looking pretty good to me. And finally, you put troops on your capital. He is still here, but he is certainly dead. Do we get a step off? Okay, well played. Good game. That is a gentleman's way of doing it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the game. I think Purple's definitely the best player in this game. I think he's an expert, possibly a master. We won on turn 22. Let's see who we were playing against. An expert, yeah. 2 novices, 1 beginner, and another expert in green. Interesting. Yeah, Brown played like a novice. He played very aggressive and very angry way of playing. Hence the reason why I knew that if I just stopped hitting him, he would eventually either keep hitting on me and keeping me weak, or what would end up happening would be is basically what happens where he goes into purple and purple keeps hitting him and they just keep fighting forever. Didn't quite get up to Grandmaster yet, but I'm working on it. Anyway, I will see you guys later and see you next time.